All right. Oh, shit. So here we fucking are for another episode of our Zweihander campaign, Death's Reformation. I am Chuck, your lovable and, slightly out there DM for the night, GM for the night. So let's see where we left off. Last time on Death's Reformation, we actually, on the last Twitch episode, we threw in an extra thing. We were all motivated and we played some more. So, if I remember correctly, a lot fucking happened last time. You all woke up off of the wagon from Sergey. He gave you a lift out of the fucking crazy...
And that all was that one night.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened in one session.
We found that we can't go into the forest.
What? We'll get there.
Yep, sorry. I was excited.
You woke up on the side of the road in the back of a fucked up wagon. You decided to try and backtrack and go back into the forest, but the forest said fuck no and kicked you right back out. So you started traveling the other direction into these foggy, gloomy looking moors, only to come across a strange old man in a cage hanging off of a pole on the side of the road. You all let him down and he introduced himself as Khan, quite an eccentric fellow who answered some questions, gave you some knowledge, and escorted you to the closest town. A town that he was arrested in because he tried to steal pastries from the mayor. It's long. Alex is making a face here because he missed out on this. It makes sense to you watching. You know what? Actually, I think I do want to kick to the full thing, Dan. Let's do a recap as a team because there's a lot of shit that happened last time. And mainly Alex needs to get caught up. So kick us back to the full thing.
All right. Now we're all here. Suffer.
Woo. All right, guys. So why don't we pick it up? You meet Khan. What kind of information did Khan convey to you?
He told us that the mayor likes pastries.
Yeah.
He tried to steal them.
Uh-huh.
And that's why he's in his... I don't know. We didn't get that far.
Just pastries.
Yeah. Told us about the nearest town.
Special pastries.
Said that we should go there, and said he knew the bartenders there really well.
Yeah,
like
the owners of the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The name of the inn was Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Yeah.
Inn. I don't
something like
remember.
that. I don't remember it all, but we got there. They had no idea who he was, and then he vanished.
I can't read it.
Well, Tyler, your fiance has a beard.
What?
Oh.
Originally,
Oh.
Sammy's name was on Joe.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, continue on, Joe.
So we made it to town. He disappeared. We went to the inn.
Hang on, time out here for a second. So he was like talking to you guys, like, "Oh yeah, it's right over there,"
Mid-sentence.
and then he was just fucking gone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It was just a setup so that somebody could say "con."
Yeah, pretty much.
Which I did. Yes.
Yeah.
Khan!
Just to make sure.
I respect that.
Copyright Defenders of Kobold. Fuck you, MGM.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
We wrote that 35 years ago, and we're getting it back.
Yeah, we're
That's
taking
how
it
that
back.
Yeah.
Continue.
This is
Doc.
first word.
2019, right? 1950.
Oh,
I took notes
Easy.
this time. Blood on the Vine
But,
was the name of the inn.
Yeah. No, he disappeared. It was
name
kind
of
of
my
late.
rock band.
We heard wolves. We went inside the inn. Everyone was kind of packing up for the night. No one knew who Khan was. No one was familiar with that.
Yeah,
no one even knew
not
what
even
the
people at the
cage
bar.
was. Yeah. No one had heard of him. No one had heard of some cage with an old man stuck outside.
That's one mystery still unresolved.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Everyone likes pastries.
Yeah.
we heard about them having a wolf problem. Like,
How do they feel about paninis?
we'll find out tonight.
I don't know.
These guys don't even know what paninis are.
Probably not. You could start up a panini business here and get some fucking cheddar.
Sounds like work.
So, okay. So, doing a little fast tracking to some good stuff. So, you guys end up crashing the night in the inn. They had a room. They rented it to you.
Yep.
The innkeep said, hey,
Panini.
you need to clear out pretty early in the morning because church services had held here in the fucking mornings.
In the bar.
Oh, yeah.
In the bar.
There
Instead
is
of
a
at the
church.
There's a church.
But it's closed up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like,
the priest
black
holds
mold.
service in the church.
We tried
Something.
following, and we did really bad at
So
following.
the next morning, you guys wake up, and there was church service. Joe, I think it was, tried to question the priest.
I went up to the priest, and he was like, "Yeah, we don't go in there because there's like a mold problem." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm an apothecary. I know all about that. I can help you out." He's like, "No." He just
Not that kind of
completely
mold,
shut me
the
down.
other
Like,
kind of mold.
We got it. It's,
So they tried to follow him.
yeah.
They tried to follow him, and he fucking figured it out and shook him.
Yeah.
And then the pastry cart came to town.
And
Jake,
so
would
did
you-
the town come to the pastry cart.
Take over.
Everyone in the town came to that pastry cart, including the mayor and 4 armed guards who bullied people through. Turns out, the mayor loves these pastries so much that he is in debt and is now threatening to raise taxes to pay
for
the debt to the pastry people.
So which one of you fools ate one of those pastries?
Jake.
Now, in my defense,
It was free.
the apothecary was trying to figure out what these pastries were all about. Couldn't
Yeah.
quite suss out whether there were any poisons or potions
And in
in
my
them.
defense, he volunteered very quickly to eat one.
For science, mind you.
Science.
And
Science.
brunch.
And brunch.
Yeah.
I hadn't eaten, and these pastries are the only fucking thing in town, so I had one and went unconscious for about 6 hours.
And then you had some more. You had a half of one.
That was half of one.
How dank were those pastries?
Apparently
as shit.
very dank.
Yeah.
Because I had a
Full on.
6-hour-long, beautiful dream nap.
All you could hear was Travis Scott as you fell down.
And that doesn't even begin to describe our
So-
pastry woes yet.
So they sold the rest of the pastries in order to pay for our trip
Yeah, we
to the
made
next
like
town over.
dank money on those.
Yeah.
We're going to the next town because this town has a wolf problem.
Oh, yeah,
Like
by the way-
at curfew, people are like, everybody gets off the streets because the wolves own the streets.
Now, here's a note on that.
Yes. So we're going to the next town over to look up some wolf hunters, right?
Right. Well, okay, here's
we
the thing.
Yeah, there's some other stuff.
The wolf hunters used to come to this town to help hunt the wolves to keep them
Pastries
thinned
got
out.
more
But guess who
important.
paid them?
The mayor.
And guess who's not paying them?
He's
The
strung out on
mayor.
pastries, so he can't afford
He
to pay them.
spent all of his wolf
Exactly.
hunting money on pastries.
We had
Also,
a
we
little,
got all of these pastries for free because they're like, "Oh, we're sure that you'll come back and want more."
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
New
so-
customers
first
get the
one
first
is
one
free.
for free.
Oh,
Exactly.
they're drug dealers.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I spent all my apothecary skills trying to deconstruct it and see what they were laced with.
They're plain.
They're just bread, so it's
Something
magic of
else.
some sort or something that's on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we got put to hunting the wolves by the mayor's son, who wants to try and
right, the
turn
mayor's
things around.
son is named
Ivan.
Ivan the
Ivan
Lesser.
the Lesser.
Svengoolie.
The less?
The
Ivan
Lesser.
the Greater.
And
is
his
the mayor.
father is named Ivan the Greater.
Okay, and that's a little bit.
Or Ivan the Terrible Mayor.
Yeah, yeah. So Ivan the Lesser's like my father. He's essentially my father's fucking useless, and he's destroying this town. You guys help me get rid of these wolves, and I might be able to convince the town to make me the new mayor, and I can start turning shit around here.
How many pastries does he eat?
Ivan the Lesser doesn't eat pastries
Okay.
because they're fucking trash and dangerous.
Yeah.
He's like one of the only people in town.
Because he went to Dare.
He went to there.
Yes.
Just say no.
So,
Delicacy,
away-
abuse, resistance.
We're on our way
education.
to the other town to
Dare
find
to
the wolf
keep kids
hunters.
off pastries.
well, hang
So
on.
we can learn
But on the
about
way,
Yeah. Go
we
ahead.
went to
wolves. Get there.
the bakery.
Okay.
Where these pastries of doom are made.
An old windmill.
Yes.
Morgantha's Sweets?
Where we bust around in the shop to see if we could figure out how the pastries are made, and so he could get another pastry.
We got the
Essentially,
official
it's-
tour.
Yes, because I woke up wanting another one right away.
We got the official manual labor tour.
He's
So yeah,
We had to sweep some floors.
you guys
and
showed
stuff.
up, didn't have money to pay for a pastry. So Jake's character here,
Oh yeah, his wallet got
Felix, yeah, his wallet got stolen.
By
By us.
somebody.
stolen. We don't know who.
Oh,
Oh,
I found out who.
Yeah, he did.
But I still owe him an ass kicking.
Yeah.
But I had more important things to deal with.
So
was it me?
No.
Didn't think so.
Could have been.
Yeah.
should have
so
It probably would have been.
they took his wallet to keep him from buying more pastries.
Yeah. They being me.
Oh, I thought it was Chris.
No, it was me.
I
Oh,
was
Chris tried to hide it. That's
Chris
right.
told him it was me.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why you remember.
That's
Well, yeah,
right.
because I was studying the effects after he ate the second half of the pastry and fell asleep for 18 hours.
No, that was the third page.
No, that was the third
The
pastry.
third pastry. Well, no,
That was, well, the
no, he hasn't. He's on his second
second
pastry right
pastry.
now.
Second
Third-
pastry
All
with this.
All right.
third consumption.
Yes. So they go by this windmill. Felix says, "Give me another pastry." She says, "Give me money." He's like, "I don't have money." So she's like, "Do manual labor around the shop, and I'll give you a free pastry." And so he starts sweeping and shit. He goes out and he milks some goats. Everyone else is like, I guess we'll do labor too. And so everyone got a free pastry.
Turn in money.
And then Morganeth, she's like, oh, well, here's your pastry. If you want, go ahead and eat it. I got an extra bed upstairs you can crash on.
We would have never seen Jake again.
Jesus Christ.
So, Jake,
So
there was quite a bit of internal debate going on with Felix.
Well, the thing was, what was it that we mentioned earlier about old women with handbags?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Biddies with bags.
Yeah, biddies with bags are always bad news.
Mm-hmm.
So, now granted, I looked around this lady's house. She is an ancient woman, like maybe 128. And she had
On a good day.
2 or 3 handbags in her place. So right away, my spider sense is tingling. So, but I really want this pastry. So I decided to hold off on eating it until we get to the next town.
We talk him into
Yeah.
waiting until we get
I
to
talked
the next
him into
town.
giving it to me.
Yes. So we got to the next town. I got the pastry, went into an inn, rented a room, went upstairs, 18-hour coma.
Yeah, I gave him the pastry back because he was.
Yeah, it's over. It's all over.
I
all
gave him
over.
the pastry back to save him money because he was about to buy one for 10 silver from a
Chris,
guard.
I
How much
believe-
was he rubbing
Chris,
his chest when he
I
was
believe
doing
the
this?
pizza's here if you want to grab real quick.
Okay.
He was rubbing his chest
Don't forget
all.
the
I, I
mic.
didn't
Yeah,
even
don't
know.
forget the mic.
Time out, guys.
Which mic are you, Chris? Which mic are you?
He's 4. I can go do it.
4.
You're not even on the right screen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
So what else
4,
happened?
don't I?
They ended up talking
I don't
with
have
the
that
wolf
set up yet.
hunters
No, okay.
Yeah.
and got some
So
good
that's
advice on how to track down wolves. Basically, find bait, get them to come to a place.
I did not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we the
You can
wolf
do it on the
hunters
receipt,
hustled
you know?
us for a couple silver.
Yeah, you can.
Told us to set a trap
Using bait.
using bait.
Oh yeah, one thing I neglected to mention. After I woke up from my first pastry coma, it was the middle of the night. So I climbed up onto the roof of the place where we were staying at, and I watched the wolves as they came through town, and I noticed that one of them was bigger and leading the pack. So,
Yeah.
Was he walking and cracking his knuckles?
pretty much. Swinging a bat on all the light posts. He didn't do shit.
Had a leather jacket on.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So
Made out of
He was
another
smoking when
wolf.
the principal wasn't
Felix goes, rents a room, goes in there, eats his pastry, rolls, see how long he gets knocked out. 18 hours.
God fucking damn it.
Everyone else here in town, they're in the tavern. They went and they talked to the brother. Actually, they're cousins, actually, not brothers. They talked to the wolf hunting cousins. And they kind of give them some pointers, like, here's how you can catch some wolves.
We also paid them
Yeah, they had to grease the palms.
Give him a pastry.
2 gold coins.
2
Was it 2
cousins
gold?
in an inn.
It was fucking expensive.
It was really
Hunting
expensive.
wolves.
Yeah.
Mainly because I think someone pissed them off, right? at
Yeah,
the
I don't
beginning.
remember how. Some they spilled their drink or something.
No, we bought them drinks.
I don't remember.
I think they just had a pissed off disposition. Like,
Yeah.
Could be.
We talked them
From the
down
beginning.
from 3 gold coins.
Yeah. So you guys were then kind of loitering around the bar, and this one really drunk guy by the name of God, what was his name? Maybe it's on
Peter
this-
Griffin.
It was not Peter.
No.
I did not actually write his name down because he was just annoying.
Some dandy? Is that the guy?
Yeah, I think his name was just some dandy.
I respect that.
It's like a couple of box wine drinking
Piggy out.
middle
home.
class people.
His name was Nikolai.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nikolai.
I hate him even more now.
Nikolai the Insufferable.
Yeah.
He drives a Tesla?
Yes, he drives a Tesla.
no.
But
Chuck Testa.
this dude was fucking drunk and he was fucking rich.
I got a guy.
So he was buying drinks for everyone and just fucking hammering them back. And he took you guys over to hang out next to his good buddy, the bard, Rictavio. I'm sorry, I have to pronounce it like Rictavio.
I thought it was a couple of brothers that liked Octavio.
I don't fucking remember.
And their mom was.
Rictavio's the.
Oh, it was Nikolai and his brother. I don't remember his brother's name.
Yeah.
It's not
Edison.
word.
Rictavio's the
The
dude
bard.
with the harp.
Yeah, he was essentially reciting like Hallmark cards. Really shitty poetry.
I like that.
Do you know who Brandon Rogers is on YouTube?
No.
I was just picturing his fucking British character the entire time you were
Oh,
doing
really?
these guys.
Okay.
I'll send you the video of it.
Okay.
It's the same thing. It's pretty great.
That's nice. Okay, so that's where we're going to pick up. There's our fucking recap. We're ready to move back into the game. So we got the party in 2 separate locations right now. We've got Felix passed the fuck out in his room with Robert Pattinson for the next 18 hours. And we've got the other 5 of you. Mind you, we've got our 7 fortune points here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need to use them, feel free to.
Do we have a carriage?
No.
No, we just walked.
We walked.
You guys started
It was like
the
a full
game
day's travel.
with your wagon, but after the shit that happened at that weird tavern, Sergey rescued you guys and then just fucking vanished.
Which
You
one
guys-
you carried me? Because I'm assuming I was just in a drunken stupor.
Other piece of information that I forgot to mention. No one knows where the fuck we are.
Oh yeah, I
We
assumed,
kept,
yeah, I assumed that.
but we confirmed that in the town when we were all saying places that we're from, and they're all like, "Where the hell's that?"
Yeah, they didn't know where. You've never heard of this place. The first town you rolled into, the name of the town was Barovia.
Mhm.
You found out that you were in the kingdom, Barovia. You traveled to the second town by the name of Valiki.
Oh, also there's a food for thought thing that we almost missed. There's some like gypsy peoples who own.
Gypsy people is an offensive term that you should not use.
Okay, well I don't know how.
I think
I'm
you can say
calling them
Romani.
traveling merchants is what I'm going to call them.
Okay, traveling
Think of like the
merchants.
Khajiit without playing on any
Gypsy-like
racial
people.
stereotypes.
All right. Fair
Some
enough.
Eastern Europeans.
Traveling merchants.
Anyways,
people who
traveling
don't-
merchants.
who don't seem to travel because they own an inn.
I mean, they can still travel through.
I don't know. They own
Maybe
the
they should
inn.
pack the whole
They
inn
seem
up on
to know
wheels and-
about Sergio.
Well, you asked them if they knew Sergey. And they're like, no, we've never heard of him, but you fucking clearly saw they were lying. But they had kind of similar accents and they were kind of wearing similar style of clothing.
Yeah, we have no follow up on that. So
Yeah.
just that.
But that's really weird because Sergey is from Normal World too. So
Normal World 2? There's 2?
normal world as well.
We're talking
As well.
multiverse here, man.
Yeah.
The Dark
Also-
World where they keep the upside down Triforce.
Yeah.
It's a, it's
Shut
a
up.
string that we don't want to lose
Fuck.
track of because they seem to know the person who got us here.
All right.
So can
I
we start the
pictured
scene
the
with
upside
Anthony
down,
arising
like,
from
Stranger
outside in the
Things.
streets puking?
Triforce.
Yeah, absolutely. As Anthony stumbles into the fucking Christ, what's the name of this
I guess I'm
tavern?
going to be playing a lot
Blue
of
Water
Switch.
Inn.
As
my
Anthony
computer died.
stumbles in through the front doors of the Blue Water Inn.
Ow.
Yeah.
And we'll pick the
Tell
scene
you a
up.
break.
You guys, I'm going to say, are probably still there listening to Rictavio's.
I thought we'd already gone to bed.
Have you?
I thought
Yeah,
we
I
had
think it was
we
like
could
we had
rewind
woke
it a
up.
little bit if we want.
I thought it was we woke up in the morning already,
Okay.
and he was still passed out, and we were wanting to leave, but we're like, where the fuck is he?
Oh, yeah, he's
Because
passed
I
out. in his room.
remember,
We're going to actually, okay, we'll pick up, but it's going to be a little different. Because, you know, reasons. So you guys get your room, go pass out for the night. You're presuming that Felix also got a room and went and fucking got high as a fucking kite. But we are going to actually, you know, scene on you guys sleeping, so make sure you reset your peril. You're sleeping somewhere friendly, so you'll go back up to whatever the fucking top ranking is.
unhindered.
Fuck, I forgot all my extra character sheets that tell me the damage tracks and shit.
There's a bunch here.
It's alright. I've got PDFs I'll just open.
Somebody's chatting a lot.
Yeah, it's Demir.
Oh, hey, Demir.
Demir. Is it Demir or Demir?
Let's call him Dave.
Gamora.
Dave.
Dave. He was working on the character sheet for his PDF and forgot to save it.
Oh, no.
Gotta love it.
Can
Yeah,
you make
it's
the
us.
chat bigger?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
So how much am I throwing up?
Roll me a toughness check.
A toughness check?
We're going to call this a routine toughness check. That's the other thing I don't have is the fucking difficulty.
Oh, baby boy.
Routine Palestine.
Anyone listening, I am getting over a cold as well as all the stupid health problems I've had here recently. So I'm a little, you know, a little fucked up in the chest and throat. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I only puke a little bit.
He's fine.
Like in your mouth.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on, computer, what are you doing?
There's a lot of spitting, but
Yeah.
he's fine.
So what do we learn? Anybody else smell yesterday's dinner?
You don't have Tums?
So we'll say you find their room. You're passed out in their room too. That's fine. We're actually going to cut to Felix.
Oh boy,
Felix,
I'm having a great dream.
you
I
hear
go to this place called Orlane. There's this chick with a giant hammer, and everybody thinks I'm a great big hero for killing a god. It's a fucking great
Oh shit!
dream.
That was the we recorded a Patreon one shot, and that's
Yeah.
So anyway, if you want to watch that Patreon one shot we recorded, join our fucking Patreon. The link is down below on the Twitch video, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's also down below. Hit that fucking link, sign up, and you get all sorts of cool shit. Actually, Jake, Felix, you start to come to. Two sensations come to you at first.
Warmth and wetness.
False and false.
Oh.
Because I was thinking I may have shit and pissed myself.
Oh, it's
in this
cold
coma.
and
Barking.
solid.
Barking.
The barking that you recognize after a second is Robert Pattinson.
Oh no.
And you also feel a hard pinch on your inner forearm,
What?
right below the crook of your elbow. As your vision starts to come to, you realize that your hands, your wrists, and your feet are bound to your bedposts
Oh no.
as you're stretched out on the bed, and you feel the pinch, like right in here. And you see leaning over you
You got the expensive room.
Oh no.
a man. Yeah.
A man with pins in his head. You have solved the cube.
All right,
You have
guys.
summoned
Fuck
us.
damn it.
Oh no. All right, guys. You see leaning over you.
Don't remind me of that shit.
Watched that when I was 8.
All right, guys. Leaning over you is a man with dark, long, greasy hair. And you can see part of his face is burnt. You can actually see through to his teeth on the inside of his cheek. And he fucking grabs you by the face.
Leo Greyfire?
There you go.
When he grabs you by the face, you fucking owe me one. Now, head back to Barovia. Find Mary's daughter. You do that and I'll meet you again. And he lets go of your face and he stands up and you can see there's actually a metal syringe hanging out of your forearm.
Oh.
I want you to, one, roll me a toughness test. This is going to be arduous.
Oh god.
Well, I'm not passing that.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
Let's see. We're going to call that 24 peril.
24 peril. Hot shit.
Oh, are you dead?
No.
No. Are you incapacitated?
That's, no.
Okay.
I'm ignoring 2 skill ranks.
Okay, that's fine. Now, being incapacitated isn't game over, right?
Right.
You're up, you're moving about, you can talk to people. You just fail all skill tests you make.
Yeah, you can't take any
Am I in the room with them?
actions.
No. He got a room to himself and locked the door.
Good point.
He,
Knew he was microdosing, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
He stands up and he's walking to the door and he opens it and he looks back at you. Find Mary's daughter.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mary's daughter in
Barovia.
Barovia.
Do that and I'll find you again.
Do I want you to find me again?
Yeah, I'll help you get out of here.
Okay, that's good.
And then he closes the door.
Are you still bound to the bed?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
You can see looking out the window that it's still night.
Oh boy.
It's like middle of the night.
Hmm.
Great news is, you really don't feel like pastries sound so good anymore.
Oh man. And I had just had a great dream where we killed a god and we celebrated with pastries? Wait a minute. Oh fuck, it was one of those pastry dreams. God damn. What was the name of that guy? Yeah. And I shout Yevgeny at the top of my lungs. Then I say, is that the name of the guy who's downstairs who sold me the key?
Oh, are you talking about the barkeep?
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Yevgeny.
It was Irwin.
Oh. Close. Whoever sold me the
pretty close,
key,
yeah.
get a spare and get me out of here.
You start yelling, and a few minutes later, someone does come up. He's like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I'm a stranger in a strange land. I have strange tastes. Get me out of here.
He cuts you free, and you've still got this steel cylinder syringe hanging out of your fucking forearm.
I'm not touching it.
Unless you want me to
I'm
clean
keeping
up
my
all
arm exactly like this in front of me
Yeah.
as I walk out.
Okay. You can see looking at it that the plunger is completely depressed on it.
Oh, man.
So whatever was in it
It's in me.
is
It's
in
a
you.
sad plunger.
Anti-pastry. It's liquid salad. Get this thing.
Actually, I'm going to need to reboot my computer because it's not fucking... Goddamn updates. Fucking Christ.
Oh, man.
Windows
Oh,
strikes
Windows
again.
updates.
Nope, I'm going to bypass it by going through command prompt.
This is the
Hate to
wonders
see
of
it.
DOS.
I'm gonna
You hate to
bypass
see
it.
it.
Plugs a device in a wall and pulls out a maggot.
So, what's your plan now, Felix?
I'm gonna look around and I'll look. Am I on a balcony?
No, you're in your room.
Okay, I'm leaving the room.
Okay, so you stand... Okay, then you would be on the walkway because you went upstairs
Yeah.
and there's like a walkway so you can see down into the main room.
Okay. And are there people still moving about in the main room?
There's a couple of people down there. It's middle of the night, so it's not as packed
Getting
as it
ready
was
for
before.
church.
Not in this town, mercifully.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come downstairs and say, "Is there a barber in the house?"
No, there's a couple people look at it up at you like, no.
Well, do you know how to handle one of these?
A couple people look like, no.
Oh God. Did anybody else check into a room here tonight?
Yeah, the people that you showed up with.
Okay. Just give me a number for one of the
Room
people.
3.
Room 3. And I'll head back upstairs and start banging on the door for room 3.
You guys come to banging on your door.
What do you want?
I grab a trash can and go over to the door.
I have a thing in my arm. Help!
Room service.
A thing in your arm.
But who are
Jake.
you?
Also, take 6 corruption.
6
Oh
current.
God.
Man, you getting fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least you didn't wake up with an ivory comb in your
Oh, fuck that.
inventory.
Yeah.
Remember that. What was that?
Zweihander's game.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. So, what's going on, guys?
No, I went to the door and I'm like, I don't know who this is.
Keep it away from my arm.
I mean, no, I don't open the door yet.
Oh.
I'm saying you haven't told me who it is.
It's not Felix. In case anyone's listening,
What's the passcode?
there's a passcode?
How the fuck did you know? I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck's in your arm?
I don't know. Do I look like a barber? I don't know what this is.
Does anyone here have heal?
Of course not. We're not
I
that
can pour
kind
some
of party.
alcohol on it.
Oh.
We'll walk
stomach
over
acid?
to it and say like, "What's over there?"
What?
It's got like this 3-inch
Sorry, man.
needle
That's okay.
I'll loosely pour
coming
some
off of this
random
ancient.
alcohol in
Well, of
your
course, now it probably looks like high tech and shit, but for us, it would be like ancient style syringe.
Hmm.
You pull out of Felix's arm.
Okay.
Kind of rusty.
Yeah, I'll hold it up and like look at it, and then see if there's anything left in it.
There's 24
I want you to
and
roll
tetanus.
me. I'll say you don't need to. Like it's not. You can't see through it. There's no viewing window.
Mhm.
But you carefully pull the plunger off of it, and you can see there's maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon of fluid still in there.
Okay. I'm quickly like bring that over to my alchemy set and drop it in a vial, and then I go back to sleep.
Okay. You harvest your sample and you go back to sleep.
Yep.
As you go back to sleep, I grab you on the shoulder and shake your shoulder. Brian,
Yeah. What?
don't eat those pastries.
Yeah, I know.
All right, good. Pat his shoulder. All right, guys, if anybody's selling pastries in this town or any other town, don't eat them.
Oh, I wasn't.
Don't worry.
Actually,
What-
spit on
we
it. I
know.
apologize. I actually don't plan on it.
What was going on with the thing in your arm?
I don't know. This guy comes up and he's got like half a face, and he's got this like long, scraggly hair.
Was he flipping a coin?
No.
One thing you would notice is as he
Is
turned
that he was
away,
flipping a coin?
he was not flipping a coin. As
He
he
had a
walked
45
out,
and was flipping.
shut up. As he walked out of the room, he was wearing like a really rough like leather duster,
Damn to make
and he had a really weird short rifle slung across his back.
Oh, weird.
Oh shit!
That kind of looks like a 45.
It did not look like a 45.
No, it's
45-70,
called an
the rifle
Akator,
caliber.
okay?
Okay.
So,
But this man comes in, he's got me chained to my own bed, right? And he has this thing pinching my arm. And he,
I'm fine.
I've heard those words before. Now, he said I had to find the Mary's daughter in Barovia, and then he would see us again and get us out of here.
Well, who the hell is Mary?
I don't know.
Where the hell is here?
I don't know. But he says he's going to get us out of here.
I guess we have to find Mary then.
Mary's daughter. Which I suppose, find Mary, find the daughter. Yeah. We got to find Mary.
Saving a cheerleader? What?
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about her that is going to get us out of here. So.
Something about Mary, goddamn it.
I heard that she's got it going on.
Find Mary's
Oh,
daughter.
that's Stacy's
Find
mom.
the exit.
Oh.
Predator.
Yeah.
Mary's daughter
It's
is
like-
Jesse's girl.
All right, I don't really give it. Sure.
Okay,
Wish
good.
I had her.
But we've also got to fight wolves, and we got to stop that old biddy from selling more pastries.
Can we just like burn the wolves or something?
We're gonna trap them. I
No, we
think.
got to trap them so we can sell their pelts for money.
We had an
Oh, yeah.
idea.
They're worth like
But
Do
we are going to
fuel
burn
or
that old
something.
biddy's windmill.
We did have an idea to kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, by feeding the pastries to the wolves.
If they'll eat them.
They go out and we skin them.
And then they go
While they're
to
alive.
the windmill and they kill everybody in there and eat the pastries again. And then while they're asleep in the windmill, we burn the windmill down.
I don't remember that whole.
We didn't talk out the whole plan.
Oh, okay.
Some of it's being made up right
Yeah.
now.
I
Yeah.
feel like we didn't talk out any of that plan.
But those
think
biddies with the handbags, they got to go.
I think it's time for us to
But-
head back.
But guys, I have a plan. We feed the pastries to the wolves. The wolves go to the windmill. They eat all those pastries. They fall asleep. We burn the windmill down.
I
gonna
throw a
take, like, a
pillow at the
month.
back of whoever's talking's head.
It's gonna take.
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you go to sleep. I'll go downstairs. I'll feed the dog. I'll change my pants. I might have soiled myself, and we'll come up with a plan.
I grab a glass. Like, don't worry, I'll pour you a nightcap. There you go.
And then he drinks it himself.
Whatever you know.
Oh, wait, I
laugh,
poured too
I'll
much.
take.
There you go.
Just inhale it.
Oh, shit, I drink it all. Here's yours.
That was tasty. and I think I'm an alcoholic.
Okay.
I think it's time for us to sleep and then get up and then go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys all pass out for the night. Felix, you take care of whatever business it is that you need to take care of.
Finding a big band.
In the morning,
Yes.
you come to. I had to reboot, so all my fucking notes are closed.
All right.
Um,
Well, this gives us the time to read a message from our sponsors.
oh, I like that.
Mm.
Or not. That's fine. We don't have to do that. Anyway. This episode of Defenders of Kobold is brought to you by Greedy Pig Productions, creator of films guaranteed to stun and amaze. In the city, a tough-on-crime mayor unleashes a facial recognition system called Recog to sweep the streets for criminals, assisted by a racist and corrupt police department. Outside pressure comes down hard on Recog as the program increasingly fails to tell minorities apart. A crack team of black and Latino criminal analysts is hired by the CPD to scan the Recog database and suss out the perps from the rest of the targets. Can the team compile a criminal database from a list of random civilians to meet the mayor's crime-fighting quota? Or will they have to make shit up to justify their existence? Find out this summer as Tom Cruise stars in Minority Report.
Oh, god damn, that's fucking great.
Based on a true story.
What the? Oh God.
Yeah.
That's how I remember that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is the mayor, people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mission Impossible.
Which one?
God damn.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
But everyone has Shaun of the Dead.
I mean, most of them have Shaun of the Dead.
Those
Yeah.
are the good ones.
All right. In the morning, you all saddle up, get ready to go. Not saddle up. You don't have horses.
Yeah. Saddle up our feet.
Saddle up your feet.
Come here, dogs. We got saddles for you.
Get our coconuts ready.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, 2 of us can ride the Mastiff.
That sounds stupid.
As you all get ready, you head downstairs, and Donkia, Erwin's wife, is like, breakfast for everyone who stayed the night, please. If you want to eat before you head out for the day, I'll get you some food served up.
What kind of food?
Nice.
Eggs, bacon, bread.
Veal.
Eggs and bacon.
You started with things that
Sausage.
are edible.
Star Bunny, you're here.
You had me
Is that
at
what he
bacon.
starts?
Yeah, it is.
So, should we stay away from bread?
Yeah.
No, this bread's probably all right. This town's a anti-pastry town.
They have a wall up, and the guards keep the pastry lady from coming in.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good place.
And
Their
they're about
barber
to-
straps people down until the crazy's gone.
Oh, shit. All right.
How long did the barber say it would take to get
He said
Felix
some
clean?
people take a day, some people take 2 weeks.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
It's just until the cravings are gone, I think is what he said.
Or they die.
Or they die. One or the other.
Yeah, I'm down for breakfast. I'm eating breakfast.
All right, she brings you out some food. She's even got some, some red, weird-looking drinks. And it
Kool-Aid.
definitely, she sets this out for
Delicious.
you. Like, you need this, and it looks like you need this.
I'll take it and
These are alcoholic. I get it.
Definitely, it's like tastes like tomatoes,
Oh, I throw it against the wall.
tomatoes, celery, and vodka.
Go back and bring it to me with urine in it like I asked.
But she gets you all fed.
I hate V8.
You can see the Nikolai in the far side of the room looks hungover as fuck, still drinking. You see the bard Rictavio finishing his breakfast and getting up on his little stage.
Oh, we
And
need
he
to get out of
starts
here
into
before he
his-
starts. Oh, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
I can't handle any more Hallmark card.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all heading out?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix, as all of you are walking out, you hear a couple of strums from Rictavio's harp, and he gently sings, "Find the mother's daughter." Strum, strum, strum. And then he just continues on doing whatever he was doing.
I'll turn around. You cut that shit out, Rictavio.
How does he know?
Probably got paid.
Play on, Rictavio. And I'll turn around and leave. We gotta get out of here.
Wait.
Somebody must have given him some coin to say some words, maybe. We could go back and find out, or we could just leave before we have to
I'm
kill
leaving.
ourselves.
Or maybe it's a case of that mental phenomena where when you notice something, you notice it somewhere
Oh,
else all the time.
Mandela effect?
The
No.
Manchurian
The
candidate?
Mandela effect.
I really
No.
like Morgan Freeman.
That's where you were going with that joke,
He's my
right?
favorite Batman.
No. It's 2 super long German names that I don't like remembering.
Dunning
Yeah.
Kruger?
I know what you're talking
Tony
about. though,
Stark.
Like when you buy a car, then you see that car everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
money.
The Maserati
Best
effect, yeah.
superpower ever.
Yeah, that one. That sounds better.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back in. Like, hey, doesn't he know some shit about what's going on with you?
Barber Streisand? Is that the one?
Yep.
No, that's
Closer.
That's
That's the one where you
All
try
right.
to delete the picture and the picture never goes away.
You all make your way through
Try to cover
town.
something up and
Wait,
and
what?
doing so
What?
to make it worse.
Are you
The
leaving?
barbers.
I'm talking to everybody else. Are we?
If you want to go back in and find out,
Didn't he say something? Like,
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I guess we could stick
I'm
around
going.
long enough
Has
to
he?
see if he says other things.
yeah, has he constantly been telling the future?
no.
No, he's
I
just
feel
been
like he just got
reciting
lucky.
shitty poems till now.
So this is the first time he said something about the future.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we need to go back in there.
I think he's been microdosing too.
I'm assuming he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you go back in. You go in and find out. I gotta stay out here and
not go in.
yeah, I gotta think.
I go back in, I guess.
Okay.
While they're doing that, since I see that we're going to be staying here a little bit, I'm going to crack open the vial that I got from his syringy doodad and start doing a test on that
Okay.
while all this is going on.
Give me your alchemy test.
I
We're going to call this
You can
unknown
advance.
chemical. We're going to call it hard.
hard.
Just know if you critically fail this, you destroy the sample.
Okay. I'm going to take an extended
Okay.
because I figure we're going to be here at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
You said hard.
So, yeah, you
So,
roll it.
next week. Okay.
Tell me what you get later. Anthony, what are you doing?
I go in there and I stop him like mid.
Mid-strum.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, like I just put my hand on the guitar. We're gonna do it. Hey, you said something about like a mother and a daughter. Where'd you get that from?
Ah, yes, it's a sad ballad of a man and his mother who is lost in the woods forever. And it was sad, and I read it on a card at ye old Walgreens once.
I hate red.
God damn it, he's like a Coldplay lyric machine.
Mhm.
So like, who did you hear this from specifically?
Oh, it is my own creation.
No, okay.
Yeah. Joe flipped a fortune point to try his alchemy test again.
Succeeded.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Nice.
So you just thought, like, did you have a dream? Did this come to you?
Ah, dreams are the inspirations of many of my poetry sonnets.
Oh man, did any of you guys come in here with me?
I would.
I did, yeah.
Yes, but I'm not paying attention.
Yes, this man is full of shit.
So yeah, I look around. I'm like, hey, I really don't want to fucking break this guitar.
I'd like to think I'm actually doodling when I
Can
say
you
it.
just tell me where the fuck you got the mother and daughter?
My harp, mind you, not a guitar, is a family heirloom. And I would be quite distraught without it.
I put on my knuckle duster. I'm like, I mean, I can.
Sounds
remove
like
some
that
other
means you
things
should
from
talk.
you.
Very well.
Fucking hell.
My ribs.
Red ass beat down solves everything.
If you must know, a man paid me to sing that phrase as your friend left.
Called it.
Do you know what he looks like?
Yes, he was quite scarred.
That's great
you
what
tell us
Tool
about
of the
him?
Twitch said.
Yeah, he had half a face.
Okay.
I thought it was just another craziness, like the old man disappearing or the woods
I
turning
lose my
its
brother as well, Tool of the Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Tool said, I really think if Joe Crit fails his alchemy test, he should lose an arm and a leg.
Or you just lose your daughter and your pet dog.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyways, so I remove my hand from his, and I say, all right, cool, you can go back to playing your guitar. And I walk out.
Okay.
I'll be outside jumping rope with my whip.
I do like this town, because I just kind of assaulted the guy out in there.
There was no way he was going to fight, though. The other guys that we tried to talk to, though, we about got murdered.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
like,
hey, this one guy almost cut us in half with a blunderbuss, but it blew
That
up in
didn't
his
happen.
own face.
That didn't happen.
No, that was
in
the
one-off.
that was the dream.
That was the one-off?
That didn't happen.
Okay, never mind.
So yeah, I go
Did you
back out.
unmute Chris?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Good.
I go back
We all forgot.
about that.
and I go up
Good
to you.
job,
I'm like,
mate.
hey,
Thanks.
yeah, the guy you said that was talking to you.
Mhm.
Sounds like you told him to sing some lyrics today.
Yeah. Okay, so he's in cahoots. No.
I was just confirming that he's real.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, that's
That
the
is
point.
fair.
That checks out.
Do you remember Khan? Let me tell you about that Khan guy. He was not real at all.
As far as we know.
Neither was the forest.
Now the forest is real. It's a
Oh,
real pain in the ass.
Oh, okay.
So, guys, what's happening?
got me there.
I crit succeeded my alchemy test.
Oh, you did.
Oh, that's right. Every success is a crit success, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, you realize, you do your studying, you see that it's some form of a laudanum based,
Okay.
but it's got,
Advanced laudanum.
not necessarily, laudanum's like the main core of it, but it's also
Laudanum
got
plus.
some kind of stimulant mixed into it
Mhm.
of some variety.
Laudanum and cocaine.
Laudanum and cocaine.
Mhm.
It's just what you need in your life, opium and cocaine.
Absolutely.
Cope.
Who said it earlier on the chat? It's like, I don't have any need for pastries, but a real strong craving for heroin.
Too old.
It's a chemical or laudanum.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what. Diet Zing! Exclamation
Yeah, it's like
point.
it's got-
Cola.
Injected with Zing! Exclamation
Oh,
point.
no.
You could go
Um,
nuts at any given time.
So you were able to figure it out. Something was given to Felix, and you would make a prediction. Do you have heal?
I do not yet.
Okay. You would make a guess. Like, if he's not getting that itch for pastries, this is probably
Can't you buy skills
Yes,
for
you can.
extra?
200 points.
200.
You can swap one of your unearned skills
Or one of your earned skills.
But then, yeah, it's
You don't
wasted.
get the RP back. So if
Okay.
you want to take heal, you can. It's going to cost you an extra 200.
Okay, it's 200 or sacrifice a skill and get.
It's still 200.
No, it's still 200.
You have to make
Oh.
room somehow, and then it's
So,
200 to pick up something outside.
Your
of
skills that you have now,
Oh.
you have to get rid of one of those.
Okay.
And
learned
then
or otherwise.
200 will replace it with heal. If it's a skill you're trained in or not, doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
It'd be better if you got an untrained skill.
Because you
Which is
one
what
have
I
already wasted the 100 on.
Yeah.
I
the skill
traded a
first
skill
then.
for coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were getting simple simple range.
I already had that.
Oh, it was somebody else. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything you want to do in town for?
We'll have to get food for our trip.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's keeping track of rations?
Or, well, I guess we don't have to get food for our trip since we ate.
Yeah, you did have breakfast.
We did have breakfast. And we'll be back there in time for dinner. Maybe just a late
We
dinner.
always
If I
go
recall,
exactly
things
where we're
were
going when
cheaper
we
in
travel here.
Barovia.
It's only
It's one day.
It was
Yeah.
like a day, wasn't it?
We're doing one ration a day, if I recall.
I say we're good. Let's just move.
I've got 2 rations left. I think everybody else probably has 1. Because I ended up with 1 extra. somehow.
Rash, I have one.
it's a little
Yeah.
less than 5 hours walk between these villages.
We can make it.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, we're gonna do wilderness travel then. So we need.
Do we want to take a break soon?
Actually, yeah, this is a
15.
great place for a break.
Yep.
Or
So-
7, yeah.
If you're watching this on Twitch, give us a few minutes. We'll be right back, stuffing our faces with pizza.
It's important.
If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a couple days. We'll have another episode. If you're listening to us via podcast, give us a couple days. We'll have you another episode. So yeah. Until I see you again, start fires, do drugs, tip your bartenders. Deuces.